Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be sitting down and we're going to be talking about the most underrated zombies weapon in all of Call of Duty Zombies history. So this is going to be a weapon that has been around for years. I'm talking since Black Ops 1 Zombies, and if you guys didn't know, we're in Black Ops 3 Zombies, and this gun is really good, but it's pretty underrated and a lot of people have forgotten it. Now this weapon isn't going to be an underrated wonder weapon because I feel like wonder weapons are just too overpowered, even the shitty ones, just because each brand new zombie map we get in any of the Call of Duty games, we get a brand new wonder weapon, and I feel like a lot of people just talk about wonder weapons all the time that the older and sometimes even forgotten guns aren't even talked about. So today I'm going to be sitting down, I'm going to be showing you guys what is the most underrated zombies weapon in all of Call of Duty Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and Black Ops 3 Zombies. So let's get into it. Alright, so what is this underrated weapon that I'm talking about here? And the weapon that is actually so underrated that it's even forgotten at this point is the Mustang and Sally. Back in the day, this weapon used to be so powerful. On Black Ops 1, keener to tote and packer punching this weapon and shooting zombies from afar is one of the most satisfying things you could do on that map, as it's a very simple map. I mean, the only really good weapons on that map that will help you at higher rounds are the Mustang and Sally, the Thunder Gun, and possibly traps. There's nothing else that will really kind of get you to higher rounds, as back then we really didn't have double packer punch abilities, and we didn't have all these flashy wonder weapons that we have in our newer games. But I feel like the Mustang and Sally was used the most in keener to toten, as you have it from the start of the game. It's the starting pistol packer punch. But the one problem this weapon had was it was an explosive weapon, which means you can easily down yourself. But have no fear, because in later DLC maps in Black Ops 1 Zombies, we had one map called Ascension that brought a brand new perk to the table, and this was PhD Flopper. And what that perk does, it cancels all explosive damage that you have with your weapons. So if you have the ray gun, if you have the crossbow, or even if you have the Mustang and Sally's, all that explosive damage is going to be cancelled out, and this perk just made the Mustang and Sally so much better, so much more powerful, and was just a lot of fun to use back in the day. But if we fast forward to Black Ops 2 Zombies, we were pretty sad because we didn't get PhD Flopper. But it's okay though, because we still had the Mustang and Sally. So when you pack a punch the starting pistol in Black Ops 2 Zombies, personally I think it's a little bit lighter than the Black Ops 1 version, but it still has the same effects. Pretty much you get that same explosive damage, that same power, and in all it's a pretty good gun, and people were still using it to get to high rounds, as wonder weapons really weren't the biggest thing in Black Ops 2 Zombies until Origins. Now that's the one thing that kind of killed the vibe for this weapon, is because when you spawn into an Origins game, you notice that you actually don't have the M1911, which packer punches the Mustang and Sally. You actually get the Mauser, and if you packer punch that, you actually get the Boom Hilda, and it's like, okay, so where's my Mustang and Sally at? But fast forwarding to Black Ops 3 Zombies, this is the brand new Zombies game, and what does it have to bring to the table? So with the launch of Black Ops 3 Zombies, we have two brand new starting pistols. Now the first one is the MR6, and that's on the Giant, and if you packer punch that, that turns into the Death and Taxes. Now it's pretty much the exact same as the Mustang and Sally, just in a different form. But if you go over to Shadows of Evil, you have the Bloodhound, and you pack a punch that bad boy, turns into the Meat Wagon. Personally, it just looks a whole lot better, looks pretty badass if I do so myself. And for the rest of the DLC maps, we just have the normal MR6 packer punch, which is the Death and Taxes, but sometimes we have different camos. Now don't get me wrong, this weapon's still really good, but what is missing in Black Ops 3 Zombies that we had in previous games such as Black Ops 1 Zombies? And that would have to be PhD Flopper. So we don't have PhD Flopper in Black Ops 3 Zombies, so that means we can't cancel out our explosive damage by drinking a perk. But have no fear, because if you guys didn't know, there's a gobble gum called Danger Closest that actually cancels out your explosive damage for 3 rounds. This is pretty much PhD Flopper in a gobble gum, and you may be thinking that this isn't PhD Flopper, okay? It's pretty bad, okay? Why do I have to spend my points every 3 rounds to get this one gobble gum that I'm I'm not even gonna get all the time. Now I know we don't have PhD Flopper, but at least we have some sort of gobble gum that actually cancels out our explosive damage for a short amount of time. But let's get into why this weapon is so forgotten, especially in the newer games such as Black Ops 3 Zombies. So we get all these brand new wonder weapons, and to be honest, half of the wonder weapons are very overpowered. But I feel like if you take most of the wonder weapons out of previous games such as Black Ops 1 Zombies, Black Ops 2 Zombies, or even Black Ops 3 Zombies for that matter, you're going to be limited to what guns you have to use. You can use wall weapons, box weapons, and sometimes you may want to take out that MR6, that Bloodhound, or even on previous games, the M1911. Pack a punch that bad boy and you're going to be getting a Mustang and Sally, or even Death and Taxes, or even a Meat Wagon. It doesn't matter what you're going to be getting. All of these weapons are underrated and they're pretty much the same weapon, just different variants from different games. So what I suggest you guys go and do is actually pack a punch these bad boys, either it be in Black Ops 1, 2, or 3. Doesn't matter what game it is, just go into a Zombies game, pack a punch it, and start using these weapons. They do make you a better Zombies player because they're weapons with explosive damage, and on some maps you don't have PhD Flopper, so it's like you're kind of focused 100% of the time, so you actually don't down yourself by using the weapons. But this is seriously one of the most underrated weapons, or even forgotten weapons in Zombies history. So go and take some time out of your day and pack a punch these bad boys. Have a little bit of fun with them because they're pretty good. Even the Black Ops 3 Zombies variant of the weapon is pretty good, even though we don't have PhD Flopper. But that's going to be today's video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to smash a like on it. Shows you guys really supported the video. If you're new around here, be sure to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with all my Zombies content, and comment down in the comment section below what is your personal opinion on what is the most underrated Zombies weapon in all of Call of Duty Zombies history. It could be Black Ops 1, 2, or 3. I'm very curious. Tell me down in the comment section below. But that's going to be today's video, guys. I'm going to be seeing you next one. Peace out and goodbye.